Hi everyone, this is disability attorney Andrew November, and you're watching Andrew's Answers. One of the most common questions I get, or rather one of the first questions I get from my LTD clients is, can I sue my insurance company? And the answer always is yes. The better question is, when can I sue my insurance company? That's a question you need to ask your lawyer, and that's a question hopefully you'll be asking me, because together we will break down your policy language. As you've seen in many of our other videos, we've talked about the ERISA regulations. And when you're dealing with group policies, again, those are the policies that you get while working, there's going to be language in your policy that says when you can sue. Under the regulations, and this is pretty consistent with most policies I've seen, but not every policy, generally you're required to file one administrative appeal, which means you're appealing with the insurance company, hence the administrator of your claim. So you're required to file one appeal with them, but never more than two. So sometimes you'll see language called a voluntary appeal. That's the appeal that follows that first mandatory appeal. And sometimes there are good reasons to do that. A, it's a second bite of the apple. B, there might be new evidence or maybe even a new theory of the case that we thought of. So sometimes we'll want to file that voluntary appeal. So yes, you can sue your insurance company. I can help you with that. But the question that we're going to answer together is, when can we do it? And if you really want to do a deep dive on this topic, I would suggest finding my past video about the complete record and the importance of that. Because again, when we go to sue the insurance company, the defendant, i.e. your insurance company, is going to be required to produce the transcript. And the transcript is a file, an electronic file, of everything that's happened. And unfortunately, the judge who's going to review your case can only look at that file, nothing more, unless there's some extraordinary circumstances. But generally, they're going to look at that file. So that's why we will take advantage of that mandatory appeal and the voluntary appeal. If you're thinking about suing your insurance company, pump the brakes, give me a call, let's review your policy, let's review your case, and let's go from there. Thank you for watching. Bye.